Street.
Welcome back. We continue to hand out our awards from Game Day Nation high school football season. The pigskin professor Mike Jewell joining us along with Coach Mike Robinson down there on the far left, always looking dapper. Now we've had our storyline and play of the year in the last segment. Now it's time for coach and player of the year. And there were a couple of names that were kind of at the top of this list, and it was kind of hard to just separate them, but we're going to do our best. So Coach Mike Robinson, we'll start with you with the coach of the year.
Coach of the year, in my eyes, you go to them, and you got to go to them because they deserve it, you know. Not just what they did this year, but what they've done all these previous years. Greg Dempsey, Central Catholic. This guy is a phenomenal coach. He's been able to take this team for over a decade back to back to back to the playoffs. One of the things that's hard to do. These guys came out, had an undefeated regular season, outright track championship, and also had a trip to the Final Four. He talks to the kids, he talks to the parents, but he makes sure you understand he's about business. And if you're not about business, you got to go. And you know what? He's getting these young men and young women at this school ready to be successful adults, and anybody who can do that, you got to give him your praise.
Not only is he the head coach, he's also the interim president of the school. I mean, that works out pretty well. And like you said, it's not just the young men, it's the young women, but it's his testament to his leadership ability.
And whenever you can take over a school and run it, I don't know how you could do that, but that's awesome to be a head football coach and run a school. I mean, it's got to be something inside of you, and obviously God is doing some great things with him and his program, so good thing for them.
No question. Yes. All right, so we talk about Coach Dempsey and the longevity as well. It's just a great year, but there's also a newcomer who had a pretty darn good year as well, Coach Jewell.
That's where I was going to go. What did Greg Dempsey look like? How did he coach 16, 17 years ago? Well, I tell you what, you take a look at Anthony Wayne out there in White House, Andy Brungard. The development this season, the progression of that team, the passion with which they play, and the joyfulness that they displayed, it comes from the coach. What a remarkable season, what a remarkable response to adversity. And right there, one of the things I love about Brungard, it's that twinkle in the eye, babe. We're getting into the December season. I love listening. Dempsey's got that quality too, but he's building something really nice in Anthony Wayne. So congratulations to Coach Brungard, a remarkable season, and it's just getting started. Great work, Coach.
And now it's time to our final award here, and we will start Player of the Year. Each of them has one, and it's not really that hard to figure out when I look at your coaches who your player is, but we'll start with you, Coach Jewell, your Player of the Year.
It's a Batman and Robin thing, isn't it, Eric? I mean, that's what you got to do when you start taking a look at this. And the other thing, I'm not a huge numbers guy, and that's why I look at the numbers of Evan Brown, okay, and they're absolutely incredible, okay? You look at the numbers that will come up next. But what Evan did on both sides of the football this season, what he did to develop the program and develop the championship ideas and what it takes to be a champion, the sacrifice of playing different positions, the ability to play hurt and play injured, and that's just the offensive side of the football. When you watch him play defensively, you see the edge and you see the toughness. There's almost another personality that comes out in Evan Brown. And we saw it in that last game against Cincinnati LaSalle. Watching Evan Brown on the defensive side of the football, he sent a message to future Anthony Wayne kids. This is how you play the game. You don't take quarter, you don't expect quarter, and you don't give it. Evan Brown is a competitor. And good luck at Bowling Green. And I tell you what, if we can whisper right here, I'm glad you chose baseball. I love baseball. You're going to be a heck of a ball player. Thank you.
Yeah, but Mike Jinks needs some help in the backfield. I think Evan Brown would do a great job. Just my 2 cents. All right, you kind of foreshadowing. Coach Robinson, I know where you're going with this. You didn't wear the ring, but I can't believe you didn't wear the ring, to be honest. But your Player of the Year for the 2016 season.
Let's talk about the Central Catholic Fighting Irish again. I didn't know who to choose, but it made it simple when this guy won Mr. Football. I mean, we talk about Mike Warren. Mike Warren is one of those kids that you don't really come across too often. He's one of those guys you walking down the street, you might want to walk on the other side because of his face. But you get to talk to him, he's one of the nicest kids you get to meet. But I tell you what, this kid has been able to do some tremendous things, have over 7,000 career rushing yards. This kid is a physical bruiser. He doesn't really miss games. I've only seen him fumble twice, and that was when he was a sophomore, and he picked it up and he don't fumble the ball awful. Often. This is a very, very special athlete. I don't know how he does it, but however he does it, I mean, God is the glory. Give it to him, man.
He is Mike. He is Mike. I am Eric. This has been Game Day Nation Football Edition. Game Day Nation Basketball Edition comes up this Friday night. A couple of new guys you'll have to tune in and see. Thank you, fellas.